Another DJ 24/7 banger.
JROK Radio, Dallas, Fort Worth, all across the globe. 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. You're rocking with the hottest DJ in the land, DJ Pogo, along with my crew. What's going on?
DJ Smoke One, the realest. What's going on, JIGROCK Nation?
What's going on, everybody? It's Ebony J, your girl.
Already. Y'all feeling good? Y'all all hyped up for Industry Tuesday?
Already. As always.
All right, well, you know we always got a hot topic for you, and this is a special one, especially, I think you'll like it, DJ Smoke One. Tonight we're going to talk about marijuana legalization. It is sweeping the nation.
Legalize.
Oh yes, it's going down. It's a lot of people who says nay. Some people say yay. So we're gonna debate it out tonight. All right. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit the website for us, www.jigrockradio.com.
Indeed.
You can follow me on Twitter real quick at JROK Radio if you want to tweet us out something tonight.
Right.
That's just what it is. All right. We're gonna hit you with this first song. This first one is Kendrick Lamar. Oh yeah. You ain't got a lot of kicking. It's JIGROCK Radio. JIGROCK Radio.
We are back.
Yes, we are back.
Yes.
How's it feeling outside, Ebony J?
It's about 76 degrees, cloudy, and chances of rain.
And I wonder if those clouds are coming from maybe some marijuana legalization smoke or something. But check it out.
Maybe.
This is what we're talking about today. CBS did a poll, right?
Okay.
And 420 was not too long ago.
Yes, it was.
And the poll was polling Americans on who opposed and who was for marijuana legalization. And strikingly, 51% of Americans are for legalizing or decriminalizing marijuana.
Exactly.
Okay, so that is up from 12% back in 1969. 12%, only 12% of the whole nation in 1969 was so a lot of people look down on it. DJ Smoke One, what do you think has changed since that you're talking about like a big increase?
My explanation is the parents had babies, and their kids that was not growing up in their era is now growing up in our era.
Okay, so
where marijuana right now is more, you can get it more easily, it's more readily available. Things of that nature.
Okay.
As well, back then, but now.
So your philosophy is the stoners had kids.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. What about you, Ebony J?
With mine is a little bit broader. It's just, as a country, we've gotten less healthy. You know what I mean? And there's a lot more cancer cases. And people are looking for alternative methods to cure their diseases. And marijuana has come up quite a bit.
Okay. So your standpoint is maybe for the medical benefits is becoming a little bit more popular.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's just more accessible now. I think it's promoted, marketed in music and entertainment. I think it's more acceptable now.
But I disagree with you in that sense, because if you look back to Woodstock, it was really was readily acceptable and readily acceptable for everybody in Woodstock who was going to see Jimi Hendrix. But see, you can easily go get you some weed and go watch Jimi Hendrix.
That was just one event.
That's how it was
out of the whole country. Now it's all kinds of events across the country.
Because 420 is a holiday.
They were more than back then.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hash it out tonight. We're gonna talk about all the good things, and we're gonna get into this 4814.
Indeed.
Already, and this is our boy Star.
You know it. Star Music 214. Go check him out.
Already. It is JIGROCK
Radio.
JROK Radio.
Worldwide.
DJ Pogo, the hottest DJ in the land. We are back, and I'm still smoking.
Indeed.
And it is time for news I bet not find out you had nothing to do with.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, check it out. People will do anything for a like these days. Check out, this dude was trying to make a YouTube video, so he was baking the cake, and he decided he was going to add lighter fluid and gasoline to the cake to make it blow up.
That's already a bad mention.
Needless to say, of course, the cake did blow up, and it caught his house on fire.
Did he die?
Nah, he didn't die, but he's facing some charges. All right. In other news, I bet not find out you had nothing to do with. A 95-year-old man fights off a would-be robber. Okay.
Did he?
So, the 95-year-old guy named Arthur Cambris He's a World War II veteran. He's coming out the pharmacy getting his meds, probably his Viagra or whatever.
Or his blood pressure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Somebody trying to snatch his wallet. He turned around and beat the dude with his cane. Like, hold that ass up.
You must know what I did to them Viet Congs back in the day.
You put that hold on them.
Well, let me find out you trying to rob 95-year-old dudes and you didn't even succeed.
Boy, you didn't get his wallet.
Lastly, check it out. Pizza delivery guy, very dedicated to his job. Josh Lewis, 25, of New Hampshire. He was on his way to make a delivery to a hospital. When he got to the hospital, someone carjacked him and stabbed him.
Really?
But he still delivered the pizza to the emergency room and gave them the pizza, and then he collapsed.
That is
the best pizza delivery ever.
That is.
Let me find out you had anything to do with any of this mess going on. I don't know.
I don't know, Pogo, man. That better not have nothing to do with it. I know I ain't had nothing to do with it.
You probably had something to do with them legalizing marijuana in Denver.
420, everybody.
Yeah, that's your birthday, ain't it?
Yeah, happy 420. Me and Hitler. But happy birthday.
Not tell anybody that.
I wouldn't tell anybody that.
That is crazy. Well, check it out. We still got a lot coming up tonight on Industry Tuesdays. We got a special guest coming up. We got comedian extraordinaire,
Funny man.
Tim Edwards. Oh yeah, the funny man. He is here, and we're gonna bring it like we always do.
For sure.
All right, it's JIGROCK
Radio.
Believe.
For Southern Bang.
Welcome back to JIGROCK Radio. This is DJ Smoke, one of the realest.
Oh yeah.
Getting you into Smokey's Black Box on this Cinco de Mayo. But if y'all didn't go see it, I'm telling y'all to go see The Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I can't wait. I haven't seen it.
It sold over $400 million internationally and over $600 million domestically.
I can believe it. I can dig it.
We are ready. It is going on the poppin', but let me get y'all ready for this Friday. We got this horror movie coming out called Before I Wake. Whereas this little guy, his name Cody, he's 9, but whatever he dreams come to fruition. Like, if he see clowns with knives, there's gonna be clowns with knives in his house.
Wow.
So y'all go check this movie out, man. It's rated PG-13, but y'all know how those movies can be.
Right.
Also, we have a movie, this comedy called Prego. Everybody go see it. It's with everybody.
What?
Like the spaghetti sauce?
It's with it's with everybody's favorite Mexican, Danny Trejo from Dusk Till Dawn. From everybody's favorite Mexican, I'm gonna say it again, Danny Trejo.
Is that the dude on to Dusk Till Dawn who was saying black?
Yes. He also played Machete 1 and Machete 2.
Oh, okay.
It's a comedy. It's a comedy about a girl whose friends, everybody get pregnant. She never could get pregnant, but she finally get pregnant by a guy she doesn't want to get pregnant by.
Oh, that happens all the time.
You know what I mean? So y'all should go check this out this Friday in theaters. But y'all go check this out. Check me out, DJ Smoke 1 on Facebook. DJ Smoke 124 on Instagram. And this new movie. But y'all need to go check that out. Hit me up.
What happened with the Avengers, man?
What happened to that? That's a movie.
The Avengers.
Oh, Avengers was hard. Age of Ultron, I said that first, but if y'all didn't see it, go check it out. Age of Ultron, robot comes down, they actually messed up and give him the powers of the Hulk, and it goes down.
Already. All right, well, DJ Smoke 1, that was a good black box, and we'll be right back, and we'll be giving them. JIGROCK Radio. JIGROCK Worldwide Radio. We are back. Oh yes, and it is time for our special interview segment. And today we have comedian extraordinaire, straight out the Triple D, Mr. Tim Edwards.
Dallas on, baby. Welcome to JIGROCK Radio.
What's going on, Mr. Edwards?
Not much. I'm hanging in there, man. Just trying to keep from getting shot, man.
Already.
Already.
We're going to get you to kind of come up to the mic a little bit. All right, we ain't going to shoot you. We ain't going to shoot you. All right, so we're just starting out. What made you want to be a comedian?
Made me want to be a comedian Richard Pryor. That was my favorite comedian, and just watching how he controlled the crowd. And how he could actually say something and affect how people felt and their emotions. That's what made me want to be a comedian.
Who do you think, they kind of got the controversy going on, who should play him in the movie? What comedian do you think should play Pryor?
I think you need somebody with experience of being on crack. So you need Epps. You need Mike Epps, all right? You need a past crackhead to do that.
Okay. I don't think Marlon Wayans would have Could play.
But you know, I think Merlin can do a lot more than people say.
Range, but it's something about the essence of Epps that's just funny, straight
Yeah,
out the
Okay. Okay. All
The
right.
good, the bad, the ugly.
All right. Well, check it out. Well, when did you kind of discover that you was funny?
I discovered I was funny, man, in high school. I think that's what everybody discovered. Like they snapping on everybody. Roasting people, having little roast sessions and stuff like that. So roasting with my friends, that's when I realized I might got something here.
That's what's up. So what do you do when like you have hecklers or something like that in the audience?
You go at them. You go at them. You go at them. That's the thing. You got the microphone. You got the power. You can win always.
So you tear them up.
You just hit them up. Talk about their clothes. Talk about their shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, you say go at them. I thought you like going out in the crowd.
No, you talking about going in. Yeah, okay.
I'm not a fighter at all.
I don't sit in the front row for that reason. I don't want to get. Yeah, go ahead.
So what puts you like? What distinguishes you from the Marlon Wayans, from the Day Days, from the sexual entertainers? As a comedian, what makes your comedy different than other comedies that we have heard throughout the years?
This is what I want to say. I want to be a comic that's actually saying something.
Right.
A comic that's actually talking about society, affecting change. Not a comic that's up there cooning, pussy popping, all that nonsense. I want to actually say something, and that's what really separates me. I'm actually saying something important.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I've been following you on Instagram, and you always got a lot of nice tweets and Instagram postings. So we're gonna go through some of them and let you kind of give us your rationale behind them. First one, you said, feeling old, 27-year-old black male in America. Statistically, I'm in my midlife crisis.
That's so sad.
That's hilarious.
It is so many things that can kill a black man quickly. Police, bad pussy, like everything can kill a black man immediately. Before 30. I only got a couple of years left on this planet.
What about this one? He said, it comes a time in every man's life when he stops thinking with his dick and starts thinking with his stomach.
Yes, that's because it's a certain age, man, you realize that all the women you run across, it's not a big gap in quality of ass.
True.
Anymore,
True.
And then you gotta start thinking about other elements of the relationship.
Right. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, what do you bring to the table? You just can't look good because, as you get older, you nut quicker anyway. So you really ain't.
Wait a minute.
Do you get my wife's the whitest?
Exactly. And that's what it comes, man. You spend less time having sex and more time doing the other things.
Yes.
All right, last one. I listen to Drake whenever I'm feeling hated on at my job. Not gonna let these Whataburger niggas stop my shop.
Hilarious.
Drake has the ability to make anybody feel good, no matter what point in your life. You feel like you got haters and you got to shake them out. You can be homeless.
I feel like everybody be feeling like somebody trying to stop their shine all the time.
I think so, and that's ignorance.
And it's always
But then again, but then they go back to what they say about Drake. If you listen to what Saul say, I got everything, that make you feel good about
and you
yourself.
living in your mama's basement, thinking I got everything.
All right, well that's what's up. So Mr. Edwards, you gonna hang out with us a little bit tonight?
I'm hanging out.
All right, we talking about marijuana legalization. You gonna chop it up with us?
Let's chop it up. Let's talk
All right. Well, we'll be right back. That was Mr. Tim Edwards, the comedian, JIGROCK Radio.
JROK Radio. We are back.
Already, that was Live, Love, and Enjoy Life. Oh yeah. All right. Well. Gotta give a big shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
Retro Splendor Photography, giving all the best photography in the business. I'm talking about how you be looking when he be photographing.
He'll make you, he'll go ahead and get you, girl, he'll get you straight.
Girl, he'll get you straight.
He will get you straight.
Fellas, he'll get you
can
straight
have the
too.
fan
It's
going.
Retro Splendor Photography. You can hit them up at retrosplendorphotography.com.
For sure.
Or you can give them a call.
At 469-844-5517. Again, that is 469-844-5517. Hit your boy up, man, for them great, forget glamour shots. Holla at your boy Sean, man.
It's Retro Splendor Photography. It's retro, baby. JIGROCK Radio. Already, we are back. Hanging out with the hottest DJ in the land, Miss
Ebony J. What's going on?
And your boy DJ Smoke, one of the realest.
And we got comedian extraordinaire.
Tim Edwards.
Already. So, Smokey, marijuana legalization. What's up, man?
Well, you know me. My thing is always smoke. But according to the American Lung Association, in 2013, 779 people died. Out of those people, only 10,000 of those were smoking-related deaths.
So what were they?
17,000 of them was age-related deaths.
Acid-related?
Over 59,000 of them was alcohol-related deaths.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your point that you're getting to with all these
I
statistics
see
is
it.
that alcohol kills more people than marijuana. Is that what you're trying to say?
As according to the American Lung Association, yes, it does.
That's the truth.
Statistically speaking, it does.
So
people
okay,
die
okay,
more
what
from
if I
drunk driving. That's why
what if I argued that marijuana impaired your vision or impaired your reaction time when stopping or something like that?
Well,
What
now
would you say?
I would say that I will agree with you to a certain extent because I'm like me. If I get high enough, I'm not trying to drive. So picking up keys is the least thing for my mindset. So I'm not trying to drive when I'm high. I'm trying to chill.
Okay. Well, Ebony, I know you want to talk about some health benefits.
Yeah, with me, I'm studying most of the medical side basically, and one of the stats that I actually found was that, of course, it's good for your anxiety and depression. It relaxes you. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of the main things that helps military vets come from,
Post-traumatic stress and
with
stuff
the
like
PTSD.
that. Okay.
It's better than the benzos. It's not as habit forming.
Right.
It works better for them.
Okay.
And then also, there's a seizure condition. I heard about Dr. Sanjay Gupta from CNN. He actually made a documentary, and he found this woman who had a child who had a condition. She had about 300 seizures a week, and they made
How they do that on Friday? Damn.
right. And they made some kind of medication. It actually is derived from the weed, and it doesn't make you high. It's for a child. But she went from 300 a week to 2 to 3 a month.
Wow.
It's the only thing that worked for her.
Already. Well, the medical.
Clearly, it has some medical benefits.
Already, medical benefits. That's what it is. All right. Well, we're gonna continue this debate on legalizing marijuana all across the nation. We'll be right back on JIGROCK Radio.
24/7.
JIGROCK Radio.
are
Oh yeah.
back.
It's time to hit the highways and the byways. It's time for Ebony J and the internet
And the
traffic.
What's going on, guys? How y'all feeling today?
Oh man, you know me. I'm
Feeling
good,
good? Feeling
Jay.
good?
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. So, I got some stuff to talk to y'all about.
What's good?
All right. So, there is a run-in. Basically, on May the 3rd, Wendy Williams and Nene Leakes got into a little fender bender, a little fight.
Oh, okay, so man versus man.
See, you know what? They're my girls. But okay, they must have already been into it because when they got to the event, when Wendy got to the event, they found out that they had dressing rooms next to each other, and her husband wanted her dressing room moved. So they did that or whatever. That was an issue. And then basically, when Wendy went on the stage, she said, "Let me see." She was saying basically she gave 10 rules for living your life or living happy or whatever. And when Nene gets on stage, she's like, "I'm your homegirl. I don't need no 10 rules to live my life by." So she was throwing a little shade at Wendy. And then her husband went off. Wendy's husband went off and he said, in quote, "Get her motherfucking ass off the stage. We don't fuck with her. Cut that bitch's mic off."
Ooh, talking about Nene?
Talking about Nene.
Oh yeah, that was
And the group started clashing, and it was just a big old fight.
But first of all, Nene Leakes' husband needs to hold the hell on and stop that shit before he have a heart attack and get that upset. His old ass.
No. This is Wendy's husband.
He old too. He old
Going off
too.
on
Tell me any thoughts on
That's
Nene?
something very feminine for a man to say. To
Exactly.
jump in the middle of two women arguing.
Already.
That's
Right.
something very feminine. So
Let them
Wendy
handle it.
Williams' husband might be suspect.
Already.
But look at Wendy Williams though. Don't she look like the man in the relationship?
Stop.
Exactly.
Stop.
Ebony J, how can your fans follow you, Miss Untouchable?
You can find me on Twitter at Ebony Jones, EBONI Jones, and you can reach me on Instagram at Ebony the Artist. Hit me up.
Alright, that's what it is. Well, we'll be right back with this discussion on JIGROCK Worldwide Radio. Don't you go nowhere. JIGROCK Radio, that was Cesare with his jam Leggings, and he was on the show last week.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cesare.
What's up?
Alright, and we are talking about legislation of marijuana being decriminalized, sweeping the nation. As
Legalize
you know, it is legal for medical purposes in California,
Right.
recreational purposes in Washington, and
Colorado.
in Colorado.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of stuff going on. So with that, being said, let me talk to you, Tim. Do you think that the legalization will lead to more young people using marijuana?
I don't think it's gonna lead to more young people than already doing it.
Okay.
You know, people been smoking weed, since 10 years old. You know, in some parts of the city. So nah, it ain't gonna lead to more young people doing it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: what do you think is gonna happen to all the petty hustlers? On down to like the cartel, everybody that sells drugs.
It's gonna be a sad day in their lives.
It's
a
sad.
They gonna realize they gonna need to start waking up at 8 a.m. and shit like that. Not gonna get their more carbs and stuff like that. That's gonna be a sad day, man. Because I know people that pay tithes on weed money.
I do too. I already.
Smokey, let me find out you paying tithes. Let me find out you leaving little baggies in the house.
I'm not gonna. Hey, it has been a time in my life where I have sold marijuana where I feel like if I'm doing this good, I have to give man back to Jesus.
Give your 10%.
And I have done it.
What you say? He gave it to you, huh?
I gotta give it back. I gotta give it back.
Already. And I was going down your Instagram and I saw that you actually saw a flyer for what was it, Easter? What was it, Good Friday?
Good Friday, Jesus holding a Ciroc bottle.
Yeah.
What you saying?
The turn up shall rise again.
Are you serious?
The turn up shall rise again.
Did you make that up as a comedian?
You know what?
I
give myself comedic license, but it's so possible that I'm giving it to it. I'm giving it to the world.
Okay.
He did turn water into wine. Why not turn water into Ciroc? You right.
Okay.
Water into wine. That's such black people talk. Water into Ciroc. Now, did he not got Jesus to turn water into Ciroc?
Already. Well, check it out. Well, 2016 is coming up. A lot of the primaries or whatnot. The issue is very hot. We know what you're gonna vote. Yay. What's your vote?
Yay.
What's your vote?
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote yay too. So I guess there's nothing else really to talk about with the marijuana legislation.
Really.
I mean, if the people want it, give it to them.
Let's roll up these extendos and let's smoke.
Already, all right. So we're gonna keep this thing going. Industry Tuesdays, you better believe it. Follow your boy on Twitter at JROK Radio. Oh yeah, and check it out. The fight party this weekend went down.
I'm sorry. I gotta talk about it. That was the boringest fight in the fucking world.
You know they're trying to sue Pacquiao because
he had a
so boring.
But he knew it though. He knew he had his manager sent out for a cortisone shot and couldn't get it. But he filed for it first, but he couldn't get it.
He should have got a prednisone shot. They would have had him up all night.
Prednisone is not cure
everything. We had a good time here at Brown Lane Studios, Key Productions, Legalize Radio, put on for the big watch party.
Yeah,
we appreciate everybody that was coming out and that hung out with us, and that's what it is.
I'll let you tell.
At Time Is Funny on Instagram at www.timedwardscomedy.com.
All right, that's what it is. We'll be right back on JIGROCK
Radio.
24/7.
JROK Radio. Oh, yes, we got to wrap this thing up. Pogo service announcement is next. You are not going to want to miss this one.
At all.
Through the head.
JIGROCK Radio.
24/7.
I'm Brown.
Jig to the Rock
Radio. We are back.
Hottest DJ in the land, DJ Pogo, and I'm smoking.
Yes.
It has been a wonderful show. It is time for us to check out the Jump Off Hotel. I hate to leave y'all, but we got to go. But not before I give you Pogo's service announcement on the legalization and decriminalization of marijuana. Basically, I personally believe that it's from the earth. It is a herb. I believe that it has side effects, but no more than the side effects of the things that they show you on TV. Where if you have a headache, the medicine you take is going to give you an earache or something like that.
Right.
I also believe that people should be able to somewhat govern themselves if they're not going to hurt anybody else. Yeah. I feel like no one has ever OD'd on marijuana.
Never.
I think it really has been blown out of proportion. It's a Schedule I drug federally, so it's all sorts of penalties and crimes for things. There's a lot of people locked up.
That's above cocaine.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people locked up behind bars over this nonsense herb that God gave us, and it's so healing and it's worked so many wonders in so many people's lives. All right, y'all make sure y'all follow me, the hottest DJ in the land, on Twitter at JROK Radio. That's also my Instagram, JROK Radio. You can stream us 24/7, JIGROCkradio.com, and make sure you follow the team, because the team is the dream.
Indeed. I'll make check out DJ Smoke One on Facebook, DJ Smoke 124, and you can also check out this new one I got on Facebook called Always Smoking on Facebook.
But did y'all see his reaction time? That probably was that marijuana. What's up?
Okay, you can reach me on Twitter at Ebony Jones, at EBONI Jones, and on Instagram at Ebony the Artist.
Already. And we got to give a big shout out to Tim Edwards, the comedian, for hanging out with us. You know, we're going to hit you with one more from Tim. And Tim says 90% of black people are in jail right now solely because they don't remember anybody's phone number.
Yeah, already. You gotta remember those numbers by heart. You gotta remember them by heart.
Nobody knows. Nobody's.
So you're a real funny guy, man. How can everybody follow you and catch up with you?
Best way is on Twitter and at Instagram at TimeIsFunny, or my website www.timedwardscomedy.com.
All right, and then don't you have something on iTunes too?
iTunes, we started a podcast called How to Survive Your 20s in America. Check that out. I wish you had that
when I'm 31 now.
Already, we're gonna check you out.
And also, if y'all need them hot photos again, Retro Splendor. 469-844-5517. That's Retro Splendor at 469-844-5517.
As for the world-renowned Sean Bolis. Already. Hit us up. Shout out to Key Productions. Always doing big things. If you need, you need some film work done, anything, holler at Key Productions.
For sure.
All right. Josiah Realty, if you're looking for a home, big house, small house, igloo, whatever, he's got you covered. Josiah Realty, 214-604-3792. Josiah Realty, the king of real estate.
Right.
And we know your tax season is over, but you still can always hit up Ace-1 Investments still for all your
you may need to file an amendment or something.
You might need to go bankrupt, file bankruptcy, holler at Ace-1 Investments.
Already. So you can also go to our website for a complete list of all our sponsors.
Yes.
We got a lot of stuff going on. We got JIGROCK Pop. We're streaming live, all kinds of music, alternative rock, whatever you want. Make sure you download the app, the free Live 365 app, so you can take us on the go wherever you go.
And search JIGROCK.
Search JIGROCK. Yes. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, JIGROCK Radio, the YouTube channel.
Subscribe. Do it for you.
Yeah, like it. Key Productions, like it all. Share it. We are here for you. We doing it for you.
And comment.
And all you ladies, right now, I'm letting everybody know, ladies, you can poke me on Facebook now. I'm letting my Facebook open and get poked. Ladies, poke me on Facebook.
It was so like 1999.
Check it out,
man.
Check it
DJ
out.
Smoke wanted to tell all you ladies to go ahead and poke them.
And shout out to our engineer. Shout out to our engineer, Jason MacArthur. We like to call him Shabba.
We call him Shabba Dabba.
We call him Shabba Dabba.
Already. That's what it is.
My brethren.
All right, we about this thing. Peace, hair grease, and a broken lease. JIGROCK Radio.